Don't blink, here's your boy Yink. Welcome to the Content Show. Guys are doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this 9th January 2025. Today we're doing a review. Today we're doing the review of Pineapple Express because we just watched a movie. Now, Pineapple Express and me had this long lasting experience, which is also kind of spectacular. So, you guys know that when I first starting to go in the apartment, when I first moved in, I didn't have Wi-Fi. I didn't have the cable. I had a PS3 that broke down. We had the DVD players. Now I was working in IG. You also know that. Close to the IGA, there was a Walmart. You also know that. I bought DVDs at $5. You also know that. One of those DVD was Pineapple Express. Now, Pineapple Express is a movie that I watched the shit out of it. Wasn't my favorite movie. Wasn't getting to the Greek. But we watched it 5 or 6 times. We watched it in French. We watched it in English. We watched it with the comments. Yeah, that's how bored I was. That's how much time I had. But at the same time, it's insanity because it's a movie that I didn't think I was gonna like. I don't do drugs, right? I don't smoke weed. Don't do shit. I'm pretty boring. As a human being, I am pretty freaking boring. Now, the great news is, oh, I'm gonna have to do that. Yeah, that's true. The great news about that is, how can I put this in 2 words? It's kind of complicated. Um, it's really weird, dude. It's really, really weird because it's a movie. Battle Express was a really weird movie for me. It's a movie that I knew. It's a movie that had everything to do. It's a movie that I didn't know if I was gonna like. It's really hard to put into word because it has every single element to make me laugh. However, it wasn't something that I automatically think I was gonna like because of the weed, and I don't have anything against people that take drugs, but it wasn't me, and I was like, holy shit, I'm gonna like it. Am I gonna like a weed movie if I don't smoke weed? And most people that I know that smoke weed, I'm gonna say the best weed movie is The Big Lebowski. But when you ask people that don't smoke weed, they don't even know that movie, right? So I wasn't sure, and I was like, okay, well, there's Seth Rogen that I kind of like. There is it was James Franco. James Franco. That was before all of the allegation. That was before all of the trouble that he made. I was like, okay, I like this guy too because he played in Spider Man, right? I grew up with Spider Man, and yeah. So I started to give it a listen, and to be honest, I thought it was funny. It wasn't the funniest movie, but it made me laugh. It was actually there was really a good jokes in there, and it's once again it's weird because it's the unintended comedy. So, for example, in the this movie is so fucking weird, so fucking weird. So, for example, there's this guy, the main character, which is Dale, which is Seth Rogen, who dates a girl that's in high school, but she's 18, and one of her students friends, she comes in and he says, "Time to suck today's dick." And what he means by that is by okay, thanks to it's gonna fucking suck to go to school, right? Um, but to me, I was like, holy shit, what a weird thing to say. The movie once again, one of the funniest thing is when he goes to when James Franco, which is a drug dealer, right, is it's weird because it's a comedy that doesn't feel like a comedy. Like for example, the drug dealer goes to see his other drug dealer friends, and they're talking about how he smoked crack, how he got herpes. I mean that's funny to me. That was funny, but the humor, and it was like the big reveal was they go to this bunker, right? In this bunker there's a lot of weed, and I was like, holy shit, this is paradise. But for me I was like, okay, it was weird. But then I watched it lately, and what I'm trying to say with Pineapple Express was it was this movie that I was able to enjoy, but it wasn't this movie that I thought was a masterpiece. It wasn't this movie that I thought that was this brilliant comedy, right? Now we had movie like Into the Greek. We had Superbad, which was to me better. But I watched the movie recently with the intent of doing a review for it. And I was like, okay, I'm playing Tokyo Break the Chains, which is this game. I want to watch a movie that I can watch that I know. So even if I don't pay attention to the movie, I don't care because I already have the memories. But I did watch it, and the nicest thing about it, is the actual non-comedy aspect of it. The non-comedy aspect of it. For example, one of the main characters, Dale, right? and Dale catch a crime. He catch one of the lord, the drug lord, the drug lord, killing somebody else. Right? And the reason why this is good, the reason why this is great, is because we're in a position where, like, okay, this happened. Okay, what are we supposed to do? But it's better than that because via things of comedy, he actually seemed like this extremely talented spy, but he's not. He's not. And it's funny because we know that because but they don't know that. So it's a critic on how paranoid the drug lord was, which actually makes him a better villain because he's unstable, he's dangerous. Now the two guys, which is Dale and James Franco, they got caught in between this. It's such a weird movie because it's a movie that I love, but it's a movie that doesn't really do it for me anymore. They're constantly back and forth with the Asian mafia, and the Asian mafia think that Dale's one of them, and the bad guy think that Dale's one of them, and it's a sort of a little bit of chaos into an already unstable relationship. It fucked up everything. You see, the actual critic of the movie, for example, he's dating this girl that is very, very young, but he's the immature one. Dale, the main character, is an asshole. And the fact that you realize this is so good because you're like, holy shit, Dale doesn't want to be the friend of the drug dealer. And he said the big joke of the movie is your drug dealer's always trying to be friendly with you. But it's a buy and sell, right? And in the movie, you realize that the main character, the character of James Franco, is actually a better person than Dale. Dale is an asshole. He's an asshole. He doesn't have any friends. He's not being kind. He has this younger girlfriend, and he gets on at everybody because he's jealous. He's insecure when she's done nothing wrong, right? And she's more mature than him. So the whole movie of Pineapple Express is this case in point of, okay, well, there's this guy who thinks that he's better than everybody else, but he's the worst person here. There's this guy who, once again, is being taught about this genius guy who puts a stick in every single wheel they come across at. But at the same time, it's not. Because you're like, holy shit, dude, this guy's a mess. And that's the beauty of Pineapple Express. The beauty of Pineapple Express isn't the comedy. The beauty of Pineapple Express isn't necessarily the tragic, is how much of an asshole, how much of a cancer this person is. And how he's the one that affects everything. Dale, the main character, is actually the unofficial villain of the story. He takes a drug dealer and he puts him in trouble, right? He takes his girlfriend and puts her in trouble, right? And he plays the victim, right? He plays the victim. His ally at the very end, he goes in to see a guy, see that this guy is shot in the belly, and still say, I need your help. So it's a mess of a movie, but you know what? That's a movie I grew up with. That's pretty much it. So, thank you for watching. Love you guys. Take it easy. Peace.